We've just seen the launch of the National Automotive Policy 2020, or better known as NAP 2020, launched by our Prime Minister himself, Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. Now, first of all, from the get-go, this is not a plan to reduce car prices in Malaysia, nor is it a plan to increase car sales in Malaysian market. More than that, this is more of a roadmap, a plan to elevate the automotive industry as a whole in Malaysia. This is more to create jobs within the industry, more to help vendors advance and make more complicated items, more complicated products to be used within the automotive industry. The big general aim for the NAP 2020 is to make Malaysia the regional leader in terms of automotive manufacturing, automotive engineering, as well as technology in the entire region for the automotive sector. Beyond that, there are also plans to make Malaysia ready for the development and the manufacturing of next generation vehicles, or NX GVs. These are not necessarily electric vehicles, but in general very efficient vehicles, energy efficient vehicles, be it using a highly technologically advanced ICE engine or electrified product, or an EV engine, or even a fuel cell vehicle. All that are in the plan so to make Malaysia the regional hub, regional manufacturing hub for these types of advanced vehicles. There are also plans for autonomous vehicles. It is said that Malaysia will be ready to market a fully autonomous level 3 vehicle by 2025. That is big news indeed. A lot of these components to create autonomous vehicles, the radars, the sensors, the lidars, can be made by local Malaysian vendors. And a lot of SMEs in Malaysia are fully capable of making all these things to supply to actual car makers, be it local car makers or even international makes. So back to the general car buyers, the general public, the EEV classifications that were introduced in 2014 will be continued into 2030. The EEV scheme will be expanded to include bigger bikes above 250cc as well as commercial vehicles. But as of yet, there are no specific plans on how those incentives will reduce car prices in the future. We'll just have to wait and see how it all pans out. So for the general public, yes, NAP 2020 announcement can be a little bit underwhelming because there's not so much for you to take, for you to understand, for you to look forward to. But for the back end of the industry, there's a lot of things that they can look forward to, that the government is planning for them to convince their principals to invest in the industry. That is one of the biggest aims of this NAP 2020 after all, to create more jobs within Malaysia, to get more investments into the country, and in the end to grow the industry as a whole. It's not so much for us, the car buyers, but to the industry, this is a pretty big announcement. So there you go, NAP 2020. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.